Is the mic all right? Is my voice is hearing? So how would I say? I can't say my things if I face in front of camera, and if I talk slowly, I can't even keep up with my words, what I'm going to say. I don't know why, but my mouth is much more faster than my mind. That's why if I talk fast, I will not gonna stuck in anywhere, almost nowhere. Like, see, you can see me, I am talking as fast as I can because I don't even know what I'm trying to talk, because if I talk fast, my English is much more better when I am talking slowly. So if I am going to talk slowly, my mind just got stuck somewhere and it doesn't want to push forward. Okay, so today is day 2. I don't know if I am going to make it to day 100 without burning out, but I am going to try. Subscribe to see if I actually finish this reform, because I really wanted to get myself fixed and study healthy with a fit body, and I just want to be confident and don't want to be too shy and introvert, as I am pursuing a career where it's not the choice to be introvert, because as a doctor, as a future doctor, you have to face patient. So currently I'm on my second year. I have 4 years left before I graduate. I don't know if I'll be stay alive or not, but I'll gonna try to keep up with the work and try every day. So I am here to do all of the things. And as for the video, I mentioned my problems in my previous videos. You can check it out, and I really don't want to mention those things again. It's uncomfortable. And just for a quick update, what have been going on for last 2 days, like when I finished the first day challenge, it was all okay, all done, perfecto. But afterwards I went to sleep for 6 hours. Like, I finished all of the things around 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and I went to sleep at that time because that was the vacation time. And the next day was the first day of, like, March 2 was the first day of my semester here in China as a medical student, and it would be my 4th semester. And I woke up when I went to sleep like 5 a.m. and I woke up before 12 p.m. Like, I slept for almost 6 hours, and right now it's March 3 and I am still awake almost 30 hour plus. In the middle I slept. I also, today is the March 3 or 3rd March, whatever my English, when I speak, as I said before, if I speak slowly, my English got stuck and it's not coming out of my mind. My English is not that much fluent, but I don't stuck that much when I speak like a little bit fast. But when I am trying to explain something and I speak slowly, I get stuck. Really a lot. So this is the thing, and all the gibberish I'm going to talk for today. No, already talked. Now I'm going to start studying. And what I'm going to study? HSK, Hanyu Shuiping Kaoshi, Standard Chinese exam preparation. I am studying HSK 4 right now, and I can read almost most of them, like 70 to 80% of the characters I remember, but sometimes I forgot the meaning, and I don't know how I'll gonna pass HSK 4 with a good marks if I don't focus on this this semester. Fun fact: if you are in China studying any type of major, you must study HSK, which is Chinese, and you have to pass HSK level 4. If not, your life will gonna be hell, because you can't there are some regulations. If I may not mistaken, you can't get your certificate. You can graduate, but you can't get your certificates before you pass HSK 4 in the duration when you are studying. And as for myself, I'll be studying for 6 years, so I think it will be better for me to pass it as soon as possible. And another thing, because this Chinese classes is side by side with my major classes, the major courses that I take, whatever that English would be, I almost spend most of 60% of my time studying Chinese, only 40% for my medical studies. Why? Because my at almost 50% of the classes in the week, or more than 50% of the classes, are for Chinese for the first 2 years. Like every day you have one class, 2 lessons. The one class, 2 lessons means there is a 45 minutes per lesson. There would be 2 lessons in one class, and after 45 minutes you got 10 minutes of break. You can do whatever you want on there during that time, but after that you have to return to your sit and study in focus. That's the thing. Where was I? So because last semester I passed barely, I say, HSK, because there was some problem going on with me and my family situation in my country, so I couldn't focus on exams. So I was thinking of dropping out at that time, but I pushed through and I kept it up. But right now I am in a dire situation where I don't even know how I will gonna survive the next 4 years, where I have to pay all the tuition fees, because my father, who saved his life savings and spent all of them on me, I'm still trying to study. It's been 2 years this semester. If I finish this semester, it will be almost 2 years. I haven't seen my family. I haven't returned to my country. I didn't travel anywhere after coming to China, and my study is not going well. I was one of the top students when I was in my country, in my class, because that place was familiar. There was a syllabus how to study, and there was a structure plan, and there are guides like your seniors. They can guide you, but here I can't find anyone who can help me. So these are the problems I am facing right now studying in China. I am talking to no one, and it's already been 10 minutes. I'm into the video and I am too sleepy. You can see dark circles around my eyes. Maybe my skin is black, that's why you can't see them. At least my eyes you can see. This is the max I can even. This is the max my eyes can be open. Okay, whatever. So I would really like to thank you. Oh, I forgot to say one thing. I would really like to thank you, all the subscribers, and especially last 4 subscribers that subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel, because it gives me hope, and it gives me hope, and it keeps me running, that yes, there is someone who is watching my videos, and I can at least have another person who is still struggling like me. So I don't know if I can achieve my target, which is to get monetized by the end of June and earn some money during July. So I can at least I can say that and stay safe, that I can pursue my education for next 4 years without any mental pressure, financial pressure, because I'm 22 and I'm really ashamed that my father had to spend all of this money all over me. My yearly tuition fees and living expenses is around $8,000 to $10,000, and my father have already spent more than like $15,000 on top of me, like buying this Xiaomi Pad 6s Pro that costed me around $700, and my yearly tuition fees is like 35,000 RMB, the Chinese yuan, which is around $5,000, and the living expenses for throughout the whole year. So $5,000 and $3,000 for the whole year makes $8,000, and the visa renewal, insurance, and transportation and eating here and there sometimes, it should be not more than $8,000. So my target is at least I should be able to earn half of this money, so I could be not a heavy on my father's shoulder. I should not be a liability on my father's shoulders. This is the thing that I want. That's why I'm starting the live session, and the thing I started this live videos and all of these things, because actually nowadays I see a lot of AI videos and I don't like them. They are making humans regress to Stone Age, like it destroying the minds. As a medical student who is also addicted to the scrolls, no, I'm not gonna say scrolling. I'm not addicted to social media or anything. I'm addicted to reading novels, so I also wanted to eliminate this addiction and pursue a new life, remodel my life and reform it, so I can be someone that is not be disappointed by my father. This is the thing. And I forgot I should give a title to something like that. Right now it's 11:30 p.m. 3rd March. Most of them are sleeping. Like where I am in China, most of them are already sleeping by right now, and I will be continuing my videos because I can sacrifice 4 months of study, my laziness, my freedom if I can get myself monetized and see a hope to get myself freed from this burden. And I am still talking. I don't, it's more, maybe it's more than 20 minutes I am talking right now, and I am extremely sorry. I should concentrate on my studies, but my eyes are saying something else. So my maximum goal is to studying for 4 hours tonight to rebuild the discipline I lost. No shortcuts, just a grind. So right now I'm making this video. Like, if you are struggling to stay focused, don't do it alone. Join my daily live session where you can also talk with me. I can also talk with you by messaging. This is the thing. And if you are new to my channel, please, I would appreciate a thumbs up or subscription. Please subscribe. That's all. So where was I am on my day 2 of 100. Subscribe and let's finish this journey together. Current goal. should really start studying. I don't know why I am still staring at the camera for one viewer. How should I say this? And where can I even put this thing? I think now it will be okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna put it in -10 dB. Is my voice clear? If anybody in the chat. তার কথা কি বলছি, যে বছর পরেও আমি তাকে করছি। কথা কি দেখছি, কি বলার কথা কি শুনছি, কি বাবার কথা কি ভাবছি, কি বলার কথা কি বলছি। 20 বছর পরেও আমি সমস্ত তাকে এটা খুঁজছি। স্বাধীনতা কি বয়স্ত মূল্যে পেশায় পরিচয় কি গাওয়া স্বাধীনতা কি পৃথিবীর বক্তৃতার স্বাধীনতা কি পৃথিবীতে পৌঁছবে জমাহার কথা কি দেখছি কি বোনার কথা কি শুনছি বাবার কথা কি ভাবছি কি বলার কথা কি বলছি 20 বছর পরেও আমি স্বাধীনতাকে রাখি খুঁজছি কি বলার কথা কি বলছি 20 বছর পরেও আমি স্বাধীনতা এটা কি করছি কথা কি দেখছি, কি ভাবনার কথা কি শুনছি, কথা কি ভাবছি, কি কথার কথা কি বলছি, নিষ্ঠুর পারেও আমি স্বাধীনতাটাকে খুঁজছি। কথাটা কি শুনছি, বলার কথাটা কি ভাবছি, কি বলার কথাটা কি বলছি, 20টা বছর পরেও আমি স্বাধীনতাকে কি খুঁজছি। Sometimes just now I realized something, that there is limit to everything, but there is no limit to your mind. We are the ones who put limits around our mind and thinking. If we don't limit ourselves to the thinking, we can do anything. It's just about the environment, nature, and your thinking, how you see it. Like, if I put the 6 from here, like this is 6, I am seeing it 6 from here, but somebody from that there is going, somebody there, he will going to see the 6 as a 9. I am seeing it 6, he is seeing it 9. This is the difference in perspective. Then I should try to erase that limit from my mind that I have always had. So because I have already taken the first step towards freeing my mind from the limit that I have set, and that is, I thought I was a normal person. I'm something, I couldn't do anything. But if I compare amongst the 10 people, ordinary 10 people or 100 people, I am here in China from my country. There are thousands in my country who couldn't afford or had the ability to come here, but I came. I have advantage above 1000 people. Why am I not using it? My English is not good, I know that, but many people, they don't even know how to speak the language or hear anything. I am still speaking. I know English, Bengali, that is my mother tongue, Hindi, Urdu. Although Hindi and Urdu I can't write them or read them, but I can fluently speak with them, have a conversation. But Urdu, I think I'm not gonna have a full conversation because Hindi and Urdu is almost similar sounding, but their writing is different. And the original Urdu, the formal Urdu is also different, I think. Yeah, it's different. Because sometimes when I hear the speeches from Dr. Israr Ahmed, he is, from my perspective, is one of the brilliant minds Pakistan had. Mind-blowing person. So yeah, don't put the limit, just try. And one thing I should say, I should keep a journal. I always thought of keeping a journal here. So I have it somewhere, but I don't journal regularly, like monthly, once or twice. Yeah, here it is, my journal, diary, whatever you can say. I don't know the difference between a journal or a diary. chat GPT. activation function, the result of the activation function, neuron activated activities for the following layers. The ports and bias, the continuous, etc. make it stop neuroanatomy. What are the wires? White of stringless matter magnetism. White matter is 45% of the brain.
different parts of your retina respond to different parts of the image. But that information is propagated back through the LGN up to primary visual cortex, where you still have a map of the visual space up in primary visual cortex. Okay, so that map is called retinotopic in visual cortex because it's oriented like the retina. And so here's a particularly kind of gruesome but very real property of retinopathy in a monkey brain. Experiments done very long ago by Russ himself. And what he did was he used a method called deoxyglucose. And so what deoxyglucose is a molecule that's a whole lot like glucose, but it's got one little change in the molecule, which means it gets stuck on the metabolic chain. So it gets taken up by cells that want to take up glucose, and then it gets stuck in there and can't be broken down. So it builds up in cells that are metabolically active. Okay, so you can put a little radioactive tracer on deoxyglucose, inject it into a person or an animal, and what happens is it builds up with this radioactive tag on all the cells that were active. Make sense? Okay, so Tutel did an experiment where he had the monkey fixate on a spot, and he presented this stimulus here. So the monkey's fixating right there, and this stimulus is flashing on and off. He injects the radioactive deoxyglucose into the monkey while the monkey's looking at this, and then I'm sorry to say he killed the monkey, rolled out visual cortex into a sheet, and there it is. And you can see the bullseye pattern the monkey was looking at. The cortex has to be oriented one way or another. The brain doesn't care whether you turn it around, right? And your map of visual space is upside down in the back of the head. And you see that now. Does everybody get how that also shows retinotopic properties in the brain? In human visual cortex? Okay. All right. So the key idea of retinopathy is that adjacent parts of the visual field are mapped to adjacent parts of the cortex. All right. Okay, a little bit of terminology, just because people are fast and loose with these things. I've already referred to V1 and primary visual cortex. It's also sometimes called striate cortex. It's all the same thing. It's the part of the visual cortex where the information first comes up from the LGN, right back here. So in me, it's right there. Most of it is in the space between the two hemispheres, but a little bit sticks out on the side. So in this person, that yellowy orange stuff, that's primary visual cortex, which is the same as V1 and striate cortex. Okay, it's just terminology. All right, just as we have maps for visual space, we have maps for touch space. And so you've probably seen this diagram here of the map of touch space going across the metasensory cortex like this. So this is a picture of a slice like that, showing you which parts of the body are mapped out to which parts of space. And you can see that particularly important parts of the body get bigger bits of cortex. Yeah, okay. Just as we have visual maps and touch maps, we have auditory maps in auditory cortex, which is right on the top of the temporal lobe, right in here, and which is what's mapped out in auditory cortex is auditory frequency, high versus low versus high frequencies of sound. And so you see that. Here's a piece of auditory cortex in one subject, showing you regions that respond to high frequencies, low frequencies, high frequencies. Here it is another subject, high, low, high, another subject, high, low, high. Okay? So the point of all of this is that primary sensory cortex has maps. Everybody clear on this? The different sensory modalities map different dimensions. Okay. So what about the rest of cortex? Like you can see, most of the cortex is not primary sensory cortex. Is the rest of cortex just mush, or are there separate bits, like primary sensory areas? And if so, do those other bits have maps? And if so, what are those maps of? Okay? We just took you from 100 years ago to the cutting edge of the field, is asking this question in lots of different ways right now. Okay? Okay, let's back up and ask, what counts as a portable area anyway? I just posited that these primary sensory regions criteria for what counts as portable area. Okay, the first one is that that region of cortex is distinct from its neighbors in function. Neurons that fire is responsible for something different than neurons.
I am feeling too much tiredness. Right now I was studying neuroanatomy, so I didn't respond for a long time, like about 15 or 20 minutes. I didn't respond for anything, and I was watching a video from the MIT Open course where it was explaining neuroanatomy, and how brains, different parts of the brains and their names, and how it works. So, and fun fact, I also find it interesting that the professor that was giving the lecture, she was mentioning a lot of names and information that I didn't know, and the experiments that I haven't studied, because normally I am a new student to the medical sector, so I may not know. She preferred to giving and calling out the names. So thank you, Miss. I don't know your name, so sorry, Miss Ma'am. And that's all. And today's live, I'm nearly getting at the end of my live session, because today I was live in 3 separate videos. The first video was live for 20 minutes, and afterwards it was live in a landscape mode for 1 hour 33 minutes, if I remember correctly, and this one will gonna be live for another half hour, another 40 minutes. That would be the most of it. So for today I have already finished 4 hours of focus study. So not focus study, but 4 hours of video, the live session, not study. And if I say how much was my focus time, it would be not more than 1 hour. That's all. Now I'm gonna get back to my video and study.
And the third thing is, cortex and primary cortex, they're physically different. If you slice them up and stain them and look at them really carefully, they might look a little different than other bits of cortex. Okay? So those are 3 of the key criteria that have been used to say, this bit of cortex, it's distinct, right? It's distinct, right? Okay. So let's look at a classic example beyond those primary regions, the most classic regions, the primary regions we've already talked about. Those are the ones nobody would fight you on. This one is next in line. Nobody will fight you if you say, visual area MT, that's an area. Well, they might, but most people will. Okay, and then from there on out, it's all fighting all the time. Okay, so let's talk about visual area MT. It's a little patch of the cortex in a monkey brain, which is the side view of a monkey brain. And in this human brain, it's that little patch right there. Okay, so this region meets all the criteria to be a distinct visual area. So how do we know this? Well, we know this from lots and lots of different methods. So I'm going to whip through a few of those, give you a gist of how we can find evidence that that region is distinct in function, connectivity, and the physical stuff, sometimes called cytoarchitecture. Okay? All right. Function. How would we know that region has a different function? Well, one way, the classic way, is to record some individual neurons in monkey brains. So if you stick a neuron into monkey visual cortex while the monkey is looking at the stimulus, I'll show you in a second, you'll hear the responses of an individual neuron. Each click will be the response of an individual neuron to the stimulus. So play this thing. Except it's not making any sound. Chris, can you help me? Oh, right. Duh. That bar, okay, see when the bar moves this way, it makes a lot of firing, and not when it moves the other way? Watch it for a second. Watch the bar move again. See, response left, it's moving in a different direction. Everybody got that? What is this area right there called? Yeah, this area right here in the middle. Yeah, exactly. That's the receptive field. That's the part of visual space that makes this neuron fire. Okay, this neuron also has a property called direction. It's sensitive to motion, as you see, but it's also specific to specific directions of motion. Everybody see that? Okay. So that's a direction selective neuron in monkey area MT. And here's a way of showing with data what you guys just saw. This is a map of different directions in polar coordinates, and this shows you how much. This is a single cell being described here. This is the direction that motion in that cell, showing you that when motion moves, when the stimulus moves in this direction, you get a lot of firing. When it moves in this direction, you get less firing. And can everybody see how this plot shows you the direction selectivity of that cell? Make sense? Right. Okay, so that shows you what you just saw in this movie. So this is one way to establish the function of visual area MT, is stick electrodes in there and record directly from them when a monkey looks at different kinds of stimuli. And you see direction selectivity when you do that. Okay. Further, if you actually do this systematically, moving across next door bits of monkey area MT, what you find is that, as we said before, nearby bits, the cortex, respond to similar things. In this case, similar directions of motion. So here's a little diagram. As you move across the cortex, you see a systematic change in the direction selectivity of neurons as you move across the cortex. So in MT, we have a map of direction preference. Just as we have a map of spatial location, primary visual cortex. Make sense? Okay, now because those neurons are clustered like that, do we ever get to do that? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Neurosurgeons very occasionally enable us to record from individual neurons in human brains. It's the most awesome data ever. Of course, we only do it when the neurosurgeons have decided for clinical reasons to put electrodes in human brains. They need to do this to map out epilepsy before surgery. And sometimes those patients are super nice and say, yes, I'll look at your stimuli or listen to your stimuli while you record from my neurons. And then we get the most awesome data ever. But it's very, very rare. I don't know of any data where people have recorded individual neurons in area MT in humans. Yeah.
How long would you have time to record such information?
Oh, we're getting there. Okay, so given that we very rarely get to record from individual neurons in humans, and we want to know more generally if there is an MT in humans, what do? We pop subjects in an MRI scanner, and we show them moving dots or stationary dots. And we scan them with functional MRI. We'll go through the details of how this works more in future lectures, but what you see basically is this is a slice through the brain like this. And you see this region right here responds more to the moving dots, this is the response to movement time here. This is when the moving dots are on high response, and then when it switches to stationary dots, the response drops. Okay, so with focus on the rise, you can also find visual area MT by the higher response when moving with stationary dots. Does that make sense more or less? I'm not giving you any of the details, but for now they don't really matter. Okay, so that's cool. But does that tell us that neurons in human MT are specific for the direction of motion? Yeah? They're moving in all the directions you see here. No, it doesn't. It tells us it's sensitive to the presence of motion, but not the direction of motion. Okay? So if we want to really know, is human MT like monkey MT, or is this really human MT? We want to know, are the neurons in there not just responsive to motion, but are neurons specific for particular directions of motion? Okay? So how would we do that? Okay. Well, there's lots of ways of doing that, but actually one of the charming things is you can do that in an MRI scanner. That is, it won't tell you whether MT you're looking at, but we can ask the question of whether your brains have neurons that are tuned for particular directions. So for this demo, I want you to fixate right in the center, and do not move your eyes from that dot. And I'm going to keep talking for a while you keep fixating right on that dot. And so what I'm going to show you is something called an after effect. This is also known as the psychophysicist electrode. Psychophysicists are people who just measure behavior, and from behavior they can infer how individual neurons work, and that is about as often as it gets. That's much more impressive than just recording to the damn neuron, inferring very indirect data how the neuron works from behavior. Now that is pretty. Oops. Okay. Sorry. Look directly at my face. Do you see anything? I can see the stop. Crap. Here we go. Oh right. Okay. Just look. Fixate on the center again. Sorry, I forgot to say I was going to stop. So keep looking at the center, and then when it stops for a little bit, then keep your eyes right on that dot and see what happens. Oh, that's right. Good point. Yeah, right now it's alternating. Something's going to happen. That's okay. We're going to have the whole experience. Keep fixating on the dot. It's good that TAs are on the ball. Okay, fixate on the dot. Anybody see anything? Not really. That's okay. You're not supposed to. That's the control condition with alternating directions. Okay, so I think it's going to start moving again. I'm not sure. Let's go back. Let's start it again. Okay, sorry, I blew it the first time. Let's just get this right. Okay, fixate on the center. Just keep your eyes right on that center. So this one is not alternating. And it's going to do this for around 30 seconds. And so the whole point of this is a way with behavior to ask the question of whether you have neurons in your brain tuned to specific directions of motion. And something as low-tech and simple as an after effect can tell you that. Keep looking. Did you guys see anything? What'd you see? What happened? Uh-huh. Well, it actually should, well, now it's doing something else, but it should shrink at the end. You guys see it shrink? Okay, so that's an after effect. And the simple version of the story is that you're tiring out your neurons that are sensitive to outward motion while you stare at all that outward motion. And after you kind of burn them out and exhaust them, then when you look at something stationary, it looks like it's going faster. Okay? And the general idea is you have pools of neurons, that's the easiest way to account for that, is you have pools of neurons tuned for different directions. And that's why you can tire out one guy, you have a net signal in the other direction. Does that make sense? This is all very relevant to your assignment, which is due tomorrow night at 6. This phenomenon is used in the scanner for that experiment. You can think about how you would use this phenomenon to ask whether there's direction selectivity, not just responsive to motion, in given anything. Yeah?
Wait, I'm just a little bit confused. So even when an image is still, even if you're not affecting motion, the neurons are still firing?
That's a good question, but most likely, for simple cases, this may have not worked beautifully, in part because I screwed it up and didn't notice when it stopped. But if it works well, you should get a pretty powerful sense that after you see it expanding, then when it's still, it just seems to be contracting. So when that happens, the reading assigned for today, tomorrow night, tells you what happens in your brain. During that time when you are looking at stationary stimuli, but experiencing motion. So there's no motion in the stimulus, but there's motion in your person. Okay, so that's the problem. Right, so read the paper. Yeah. All right, so all of that tells us just that there are neurons someplace in your brain that are sensitive to the direction of motion. It doesn't tell us that they're in MT in particular, but in mind reading we'll talk about that. Okay? Right, a further bit of evidence is, remember I said how in monkeys, next door bits in MT have similar direction selectivity? That means you can also inject an electrical signal in a little patch of MT and give the monkey a net percept of a direction of motion. Okay? If all the neurons were scrambled around spatially, so that there was no clustering of neurons sensitive to, say, this direction of motion, then stimulation wouldn't do anything. But if you train a monkey to tell you what direction of motion he's seeing, and you show him just random dots that aren't moving in any direction, and you stimulate one little patch, he'll tell you the direction of motion of the neurons in that whole patch. And that is much more powerful evidence that that region is not only responsive to motion, but positively involved in your perception of motion. Okay, I'm a little obsessed with this distinction between recording responses and establishing causality, so we'll go over this in more detail later, but I want you to start getting used to that idea. Another way to test the causal role of area MT in motion is with patients with brain damage in area MT. So there's one famous patient who had brain damage right there, which is right where MT usually is, and she could not see motion. She reports all kinds of things like difficulty crossing the street, difficulty catching balls, difficulty pouring water to a cup. Okay? This is, you guys saw earlier, that's called akinetopsia, right? Like kinetics, motion, not motion, right? Opsia, eyes. Okay. All right, so I started with these criteria for what makes something a visual, a distinct area, and one piece of evidence is function, and I just gave you a whole bunch of different kinds of evidence for distinct function in visual area MT that is specifically involved in and two other criteria.
The BD is also coming to an end. It's only 3 minutes left, and I didn't eat anything till now. It's Ramadan and I have to fast. I have to sleep for at least 2 or 4 hours, and right now it's 12:25 a.m. March 4th, I was supposed to start making videos. From March 1, day by day, and March 4th would be the day 4. So I have already lost the count because I didn't sleep properly. I think 4 hours of live is too much for me. With all the studies, I will keep it short and keep the live to 1 hour to 2 hour maximum. That's the thing. And I will keep the 4 hours, if possible, if I have time, in segments, if when I am not too tired. And why am I even doing 4 hours? My target should be keeping 4 hours as a maximum. So see you guys. My video is also finished, and I'm gonna upload the short video afterwards. And yesterday I didn't upload the short video. I failed, and I forgot to mention that I should keep everything on track. I didn't write down my things, so tomorrow I would give my plan how I was supposed to keep all the tracks. It was supposed to be day 3. I am doing day 2. Oh, because I started at like midnight, that's why. So my journey started at to the first video when I was live and started this challenge was 11 p.m. and that's why I didn't know the exact things. So I would keep the live short for 1 hour and starting from 1 hour, and then I'll keep the live to maximum 4 hours. 4 hours of continuous live is not possible for me in studying medicine and everything. It's too hard, and I didn't sleep almost for right now how many hours? 40 hours. Oh, sorry, not 40 hours. 42 hours I didn't sleep properly. Between the 42 hours I slept for like 3 hours. That would be the maximum. 2 to 3 hours after finishing my classes in the university, and I'm too tired. Now I have to cook dinner, and it would take me for more than 1 hour. It would take me 90 minutes to 100 minutes to cook dinner. I'm thinking of making beef, cooking beef, nothing else. So see you guys. Bye bye. Tata. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I didn't keep up my I couldn't keep up my word of staying 4 hours, as I have said before that I will improve day by day, little by little. So today was supposed to be 4 hours of focus study, and the focus study is about 1 hour. So I make progress. Yes, not 1%, but at least I am 3% success for today. 3% is a great thing. Sure. Okay. Bye bye. Tata, and thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you guys can accompany me on my journey. Thank you. Sayonara, bye bye. Sayonara, bye bye. Tata, Jai Jain. দেখা হবে আল্লাহ হাফেজ খোদা হাফেজ see you. I don't know any other language.